Hi, I'm attorney Greg Dell, joined by attorney Alex Palamara, and today's disability benefit tip is about long-term disability denials from Voya Disability Insurance Company and what to expect right out of the box, first steps to take if Voya denies your disability claim. And Alex, Voya, formerly ING Insurance Company, and they converted to this Voya in 2014 as a branding name, and now the name of the company and their publicly traded symbol is also Voya, so they've been operating in this capacity for a while, but they're no stranger to long-term disability insurance claims. When a claimant calls you and says, I've been denied Voya, what's the first most important step that you want to start taking in order to help them get their benefits reinstated?
Well, first and foremost, I need to see a copy of that denial letter. So when the insurance company denies your claim, they're going to send you a copy of the denial letter. Hopefully they can email it to you or fax it to you, because if they mail it to you, it can take a little bit of time. But I need to see a copy of that denial letter, and why it's important is because the denial letter has all the justification of why Voya thinks they're justified in denying your claim. It all has to be in that denial letter. If they relied upon, maybe they send you to an independent medical examination, or maybe they did a consultant's review, all that information has to be in the denial letter. They have to list it and maybe give a little blurb about why they believe that report or that review is supportive of their decision to deny your claim. So I need to see a copy of the denial letter to figure out what justification they're relying upon. And also it tells me, when I actually order a copy of the claim file, what I need to look for inside that claim file.
And why, under the law of ERISA, which almost all of these policies are governed by ERISA because Voya writes mostly group disability, employer-provided policies, why does the law make it so important that the basis for denial is contained within that denial letter?
For a few things. What's interesting about ERISA, and the ERISA, the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, really favors the insurance company. They probably had a hand in writing it. I'm not saying Voya themselves, but some of the insurance companies, or maybe the insurance companies together, had a hand in writing these laws, and they really favor the insurance company. One advantage, though, is that any justification that they utilize to deny your claim, they have to give it to you before you file the appeal, before your lawsuit. It has to be given to you. So there's no hidden tricks up their sleeves of why they're denying your claim that you find out at a later period, which is great, because when you are doing your appeal, and you never just want to willy-nilly file an appeal, right, you really need to figure out what justification they're relying upon so you can poke holes in all their theories. Because if you're a disabled person, you're saying, there's no way I can do my job or any job, and the insurance company is saying, yes, you can, there has to be something wrong with those reviews that they're relying upon, or that examination report that they're relying upon. Something has to be wrong. Either the doctors overlooked something, or the doctor highlighted something that should not have been highlighted and overlooked something that should have been highlighted. There has to be a way to poke holes in this denial letter and their reviews, and that's what you really need to do on your appeal. Or you need to do, if you really did an appeal, you've been denied, that's what you need to do on your lawsuit and your motion for summary judgment, or whatever stage you're at with your lawsuit. There has to be a theory to poke holes in the reviews, and sometimes you have to fill those holes with your own updated medical records, or updated proof, updated testing, or updated letters of support from your providers. But that's the key to doing, once you get a denial, is get a copy of the denial letter to us, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, and then the other thing that I just wanted to touch on was the claim file, because in order for you to evaluate a claim, provide someone with initial free consultation and let them know if you think you can help them, you don't really need the claim file. But whether a claimant hires us with their Voya denial or they do it on their own, they're going to need this claim file. Briefly, what is the claim file? Why is it so important?
Like I said earlier, the insurance company has to provide you all their justification. So anything that you've submitted to them, that your doctors have submitted to them, anything that they've created on their own with regards to your case has to be in this claim file. More often than not, you'll also find a copy of the policy in the claim file. And you need to know, the laws require that they give you this document if you request it, and you really need to go through that document with a fine-tooth comb, because you really need to figure out the policy, the terms and conditions of your policy. Does your policy have a discretionary clause in it? The surveillance they might have done has to be in there. Independent medical examination has to be in there. Any report and review, you have to know what they're utilizing to deny your claim, because you have to figure out how to fill those holes and to get back on claim.
So between the denial letter and the claim file, that's going to be the foundation, the starting point to say, what is the plan of attack? What do we need to do to get this Voya disability denial reversed? And what we always encourage people to do, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, was contact us for a free consultation. Whether you hire us or not, we'll review the denial letter, we'll give you basically a plan of attack, let you know our opinion as to which way we think we can go with this file, whether we think we can win your claim, and what we think needs to happen in order for you to get your benefits reinstated. So no matter where you live in the country, contact Alex, myself, any members of our team, and we look forward to working with you to get your Voya disability benefits reinstated.